Hello collective, how are you all doing today? My name is Francine and this is my channel, The Hermetic Herald. I almost glitched there, so it was weird. But I'm here today for a channeled message for you guys. I feel like Spirit had me come on here a couple of times doing the same message, but for some reason it didn't convey exactly what it was meant to. So I feel like someone here might be feeling like they had to do things multiple times in order for it to come out perfectly. If you're meticulous, if you're a perfectionist, this message might have something in it for you. So before we start, I really want to just sage our space. I want to sage the room, wherever you're at as well. So if you're interested in that, feel free. If you're not, you can skip. But I feel like Spirit really wants this area here to be set alight, is what I'm hearing, and to be set and arranged in such a way to where the energy is clear and that the message is received the way it is meant to. Thank you so much for the sacred herb. Thank you, Spirit. Migwe. And I just want to do some Palo Santo as well before we start. Something I think here that you guys need to think about or remember or recall is that you're constantly shedding your skin. When you think about it, you're going through a new set of skin every so often, every, I think, 7. Your entire body has regenerated its skin. A lot of you guys are shedding a lot of what you had or understood about the last 7 years of your life. Someone here likes cigars, someone here likes hookah, because I'm also getting the energy that you like to light things up. Even if it's not that, you like to light things up for people as well, metaphorically, but you literally garner energy from fire. So you might be a fire sign here as well. Thank you so much, Spirit. So Spirit wants me to come on here to share a message. I have a number of channeled messages that are coming through, but first I want to kind of just say hi. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're feeling well and that things are going in a way where you're able to see the beauty of what life has to offer. We all go through our ups and downs, so I'm hoping that people are feeling good today. Don't feel rushed or feel like you need to hear a message if you're not ready for it. So Spirit wants me to just kind of preface everything by stating that this is going to be mostly just messages that are going to be spitballed, kind of like there's going to be something that a list of words, phrases, information that Spirit wanted me to write down for you guys, and it's going to be completely channeled and it's going to be completely clairaudient. Okay, so someone here is a golfer. I'm also hearing someone has a Dodge Charger for some reason and they really like their Charger, or something about that is very prevalent. Someone wants a Dodge Charger. I'm also getting that someone here has had a child with jaundice recently and they've been having kind of issues with their health, or they've been feeling very kind of like stressed about the health or the state of their child's health. And Spirit wants that to be highlighted here. Okay, I feel you on that one, because I feel like as a new mother, I feel like things can come up out of nowhere, and because I haven't had that experience in this life yet, I feel like it's all new to me. So I feel like I get the anxiety, the stress, but just take heart and kind of just allow yourself to breathe and to enjoy the moments you have with your child. They're not going to last forever. And it's really easy to think like, okay, it'll be better in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. But I think you need to really see the beauty of the moments that you have, even when there are issues going on, but that they're there, that they're still here, that they're healthy enough to operate in the way that they're meant to. If they're not, they're there with you, they're present. Just see the beauty of that. And I think that will help those moments kind of move forward along with medical attention. So I hope that encourages you guys in some way for the person that needed to resonate with that message. So Spirit has been talking about political affairs with me. I feel like some people here are going to resonate with that. Some of you guys are political majors, political science majors. Someone here has the last name major as well. I also was highlighting, or was told to highlight, the administration that we're currently in. Spirit wants to talk about the Biden administration. Spirit said flex is good. So there's something flexible going on with the administration right now, as I'm hearing at its highest. It's not doing, I'm going to keep my opinion to myself, but I feel like Spirit wants to talk about the movement, that despite how stagnant things might feel with the administration, that things are moving, and that things are being more pliable, and things are going to be changing a lot for us. So that's all good. That's important. We also have Spirit highlighting presidents in the past. Spirit highlighted the year 1957. That was the year that the Civil Rights Act of 1957 came through. I had to look that up. I got just the year, and so Spirit wants to highlight the state of affairs in regards to the civil rights movement for people of color specifically, for all of us, but this is history that Spirit wants us to look back on. There's something about the two presidents that came to mind as well. It was George W. Bush and then also Richard Nixon. When I think of Nixon, I think of the Watergate scandal. Unfortunately, that's just all I know. I know that George W. Bush, there were a lot of things about him that I had heard going into elementary school and such. So you guys can take whatever perspective you have on these people, but Spirit wants to highlight these people because they're going through something. Whether it be an understanding of how life is like a vapor, and the things that we do with our life and the things we do with our time, it will be reflected and brought back to us and multiplied, as many would say. And Spirit wants to highlight that changes are happening, change is good, and it's happening to the people in power, or the people that were in power in some form or fashion here. Spirit wants to highlight California, Calabasas Rock. The Bible, the book Ecclesiastes is being highlighted here. So if you resonate with Ecclesiastes, or if you've read from it, this message is for you. Spirit wants to confirm that for you. Okay. Spirit also wanted to highlight equitable wealth. There are people that are top tier that are listening to this message, that have a lot of wealth coming in that is fair, and it's not going to be acquired by greedy gain or by illegal practices. It's going to be something that comes to you literally just, it's like it just flows right into your pocket. Something about someone wanting a piece of the pie, feeling like, I'm seeing two different things. Someone feeling like they haven't had a piece of the pie, or they've always felt like they've been used and not given what they're worth. And then there's also someone here they're highlighting a figure in the public eye that also is trying to get a piece of the pie, that wants to get something or gain wealth in a way that is not shareable, if that makes sense. They're trying to make something out of something that was never intended for them. They're trying to make or reap benefits and wealth from that. Okay. Take it how it resonates. Today is February 23rd, 2023. I just want to state that because I will look back on this message, and if you guys find something that does happen in the next coming days or weeks or months even, I want to keep up with that. So we'll see how history plays out here. But I heard something seems off, a tape, tip off, and take off. So something in regards to those four phrases is going to resonate for someone. It was something seems off, a tip off, a tape, take off. Okay? Spirit also said pre-Adamic state of affairs. There's something about the Bible being highlighted here, or religion being highlighted here. You don't have to be Christian, or you don't have to be Islamic. And you don't have to have a background in religion in order to know that there are texts out there that talk about theology, and they're being mentioned here for a reason. There's like this energy of our world's history, or our ancient history, or the foundation of our founding fathers being based off of Christian or other religious texts, and they want us to go to the pre-Adamic or the pre-Adamic thought of what life was before Adam, okay? So if you guys are not resonating with this, then I think that maybe this message isn't for you. This is for like people who are really into history, like the history buffs, or the people that resonate with this. The word phonogram came out, Instagram. So there's something about someone's voice being projected on Instagram that's going to be highlighted for us. I'm hearing photon, okay? I'm also getting, and I got a visualization of a green dragon. And when I saw the green dragon, it wanted me to know that it was something in Chinese mythology. So if you were to look into Chinese mythology, there is the Azor dragon. I had to research on that one to see. And so there's mythology regarding that that's going to resonate for someone. It's a part of your history. It's a part of your genetic makeup. Something about dragons is being highlighted here. You may resonate with dragons, feel a special connection to them. There's also this phrase, green goddess, that's coming through, which makes me and reminds me of Ireland. So there's something about Ireland being highlighted here, as well as Chinese mythology. There's some dynamic with how it has to do with our administration and the people in control, and how things are going to play out coming in the future, okay? I also noticed that Spirit was giving me a lot of Irish and Igbo names for some reason. And so I know that Spirit has been highlighting for me, my ancestors have been highlighting that I am of Igbo descent, I should say, and that I also have Irish descent, Scottish descent, those two as well. And so I feel like Spirit is bringing people that are also of that descent. If you're Caribbean, you definitely likely have a mix of these things within your genetic makeup, but there's something about the Gaelic language, the Celtic language, something about medieval history between the 12th and 19th century that's being highlighted for you, that has to do with the change of events that are going to occur. And Spirit wants you to look back in order to know about your present moment, okay? Spirit, why are you highlighting these things for the collective at this time? Because I really would love to know how I can garner or understand where to go with these messages. Okay. The number 6 might be prevalent to you. You might be a life path 6. So you're working with generational wealth at this time, and of procuring it is what I'm hearing, and also of relationships that are very pivotal in your path, soul tribe energy. We have the Knight of Swords, quick moving communication coming in. This likely is the message that I've been giving you guys. It's very fast, it's very fluid, or it's rather disjointed, because there's something about those pieces that are going to come together for you guys. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This is about like someone who's really independent, who's rich in resources and wealth, who's not afraid to stand on their own two feet here. So I might be speaking of Virgos as well, or people that are also have a Mercury in Virgo or Gemini here. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. So there's something here that's going to turn in your favor with this message. You're going to get another part of the pie of the message of what's coming through here. Okay, so Spirit wanted to highlight the Knight of Cups. I feel like the energy is kind of where I'm coming from with my heart space. Spirit wants to highlight that this message is meant to encourage you, or to at least interest you in finding out more about your Akashic Records. Some of you guys might already be looking into that, but Spirit wants to highlight that there's something, a gift that Spirit and your ancestors want to provide you that will give you insight into your past lives, and of what your power is and what power you yield. And that's why the Ace of Cups is here. It's like Spirit showing you, this is Spirit in my mind's eye coming to you with this cup, and you're the cup that's overflowing. You're going to be going into a lot of bountiful information of what it is that your background is, what your genetics is. Your genetics is playing a huge part in here. Your genetics, your past life, your experiences with political affairs. Spirit also wanted to highlight the Three of Pentacles, about working with other people and collaborating with a group of people that will be very instrumental in your path. So some of you haven't even tapped into your prowess and your I'm getting, so I have amethyst on and I felt drawn to do that today, to put that on. I feel like someone's getting into their crown chakra, more into their divine nature, into their higher self. They're tapping more into their ascension process. It's like, I'm feeling a lot of airy energy, so like you tend to have an easy time getting into like the nitty gritty or all the spiritual aspects of life, but it's harder to get grounded here. Spirit's also highlighting that you guys are meant to lead. You're meant to manifest something that's going to come through these understanding, through these messages, and through the understanding that it brings to you. You are royalty is what I'm hearing. There's something about your bloodline, your history being relevant here. Something about the presence, about the Moors is what I'm getting. Something about the Igbos, something about the Irish. Whether it be a clan that you were a part of in a past life or genetically, there is something about you that is being pulled to the forefront here. And when I get these messages, it's like Spirit wants to confirm that within me because I feel drawn to this information, but wants to also confirm that in you because soul tribe are coming together. People are coming into knowledge of who they were and of the friendships that they are seeing come to fruition and are manifesting at this time that were past life friendships as well. Spirit wants to highlight also this energy of sifting through information. I feel like you guys come from a place of, if I don't resonate with that message, I'm not going to take it. And it doesn't matter what you say. You could try to put a nice little bow on a message, but if it doesn't have something substantial to it, or it's not verifiable, I'm not going to take it, which is why I'm getting such an airy Aquarian, Gemini, Libra like energy. Like you're not going to just take whatever someone gives you. You're going to literally like test it to make sure that it comes through solid. And I see here you guys opening up and feeling enriched in your emotional space. There's something about this information really filling you up with joy and satisfaction of all the pieces coming together, okay? So Spirit wants to highlight that information to you. There's something about Vikings coming through, something about the Norman Conquest, Domesday, something about your Scottish, Irish roots here. And Spirit wants to highlight the Four of Wands and the Devil, of looking fear in the face and saying that you just don't care. I'm hearing that Pink song. So Spirit wants to highlight the joy that comes through your karma, through your karmic entanglements. I'm hearing entanglements. So like even if you've heard that phrase within media, like within, like with Will Smith and his wife, and with the family, the entanglement she had with August, can't remember his last name, but Jada Smith having that entanglement. Someone here is feeling like they're going through a lot of karmic retribution, and you're enjoying the fruit of it, the victory in this life. You might have gone through a lot of dense and really difficult energies, and now you're coming into the fold of enjoying your life more fully because you are confident in who you are and of what you've gone through in order to arrive at the place that you're at. I'm also going to get this card that fell. Hold on one sec. Okay, it's the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, you guys are just oozing with a lot of generational wealth from your previous, I'm hearing private life, from your time with Spirit, from your inner world. There's something about you being in a hermit energy, kind of like the Hermetic Herald, like how I feel. There's a lot of introspection here, and there's a lot of this wheel turning in your favor now in this life, and you coming into this, the Four of Wands here, whether it be union with your loved one, with your soul tribe, with people that had gone through the fire with you. I'm also getting a sense that someone here also went through slavery, specifically the transatlantic slave trade, or through slave labor as a child in their previous life, and they're going to be seeing a lot of beautiful things coming through to them from the other side. So something about going through timelines and seeing it through. You're seeing it through, you're seeing it all through, is what I'm hearing over and over again. Peruse, keep perusing. I feel like someone needs to look into the word peruse. Peruse the generational wealth that is within you and that cannot be taken from you. Peruse enough. Keep going. Keep pursuing it, okay? And I think that is it. It is done. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.